1,200 meters, all in. And they sent on their way. Oliver just came out softly, a little bit slow into stride. Dumbledore came out running, quite the opposite. He propelled himself out of the stalls, and he's the early leader. Escarpment is second, being tracked by War Chariot. Black Egret nearest us. Nordic Chief shows some pace. Paroshka is a couple of lengths off the leader. Then two back to Gimmelightning and Oliver. They're the last two. Field covered by 7 lengths as they work their way through the final 800 meters. And out in front, Nordic Chief narrowly. Escarpment right there. Then comes Black Egret, making it a line with 3. Dumbledore the grey is over towards the inside rail. Then comes Paroshka. War Chariot in the white headgear. Oliver and Gimmelightning continue to trail through the final 500 metres. Nordic Chief and Escarpment, they now the front two. They've shrugged off Black Egret, who drops into third. War Chariot in the white headgear. Then comes Paroshka. Oliver's angling outwards. Dumbledore goes inwards and becomes a live wire as well now with 250 metres left to run. Nordic Chief, Escarpment, Dumbledore a big player. Oliver nearest us turning it on. Then Gimmelightning is also sweating on a run coming good. War Chariot a player as well. Gimmelightning, those built up the most momentum, shot for home, and Gimmelightning sails away to win. War Chariot probably just going to get second. Dumbledore, Nordic Chief involved in photos and behind. So 3 wins now from 16 starts. It's Gimmelightning. He was sweating on a run here. JP van der Merwe just closed his eyes and probably said a few prayers. And he goes through and he wins. War Chariot 2 off the left-hand side. Big, bold run. Nordic Chief stuck around. It is a messy race. Stubbs will be typing quite a long, lengthy letter up to race number 9. Dumbledore had his chance. Oliver had his chance. But Gimmelightning is the one that comes home best of all. 1 more to go at HQ.
Very nice win from number 8, Gimmelightning, a 4-year-old son of Gimme the Green Light, bred out at Lammerskral. Well done to them. They'll be absolutely delighted as well. And JP gets another winner on the card as well. This horse finished the race off nicely today.
Yeah, he just jumps a bit slow and he just idles at the back. And when the time's right, you feel him sort of strengthening up underneath. And I just needed to find a nice clear run. And that's exactly what happened. And when I gave him nice daylight, he quickened smartly and he won a good race.
Yeah, at one point it looked like a bit of a cavalry charge, and it was your horse that actually found the best burst in the closing stages.
Yeah, Justin doesn't really often give me instructions, but he gave me instructions with this horse. He just said, stick to the inside. And then I was just shaking my head during the race. I was like, oh, where am I going to get a run? But it worked out. Well done to the whole team. Well done to Mr. Boss, well done to Gina, well done to my sponsor, Wings, Gina and Fran, well done, and thank you.
Great stuff, well done.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff. Well done to JP van der Merwe. It is starting to rain once again here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. Let's hand over back to Vicky.
Thank you very much, Grant. Gimmelightning. He's such an interesting horse, but brave as they come. That turn of foot is, you just switch him off completely, and it's special ride, as you said to JP, and here he comes home and wins.
Yeah, I feel JP wasn't listening to me. So I thought, well, let me get some witnesses. So he has to listen to me. So I made sure I had someone from Investec, and I had my uncle, who's 6'4". So when I gave him instructions, he had no choice but to listen. And because there's one way to ride this horse, and I feel there's a couple times JP, but it's a long time from when you give a jockey instructions to the time they get to the start. So it's like you can forget what someone has said something to you, especially it's raining and on your head, and you forget what you might have been told. So I made sure today, and I'm so glad, because then JP can trust me in the future.
It was a good win from him, though, because he's a bit, he just looks a bit awkward in the finish. But yet he's being effective, but he is just a bit awkward to watch.
Yeah, look, as I was saying to you, sadly, there have been times in my career where I've galloped a horse on a firm surface. I mean, you could say, could be at the Vaal on the wrong time of the year, Scottsville in the wrong time of the year, Durbanville in the wrong time of the year. Those tracks can be firm, and you take a nice young horse and they gallop, and you hurt them. They will either jar their knees badly. Sadly, that's pretty much a top horse. You can ruin them immediately one gallop. And I had a horse called Gulf Trade, I'll never forget. I rate him one as the better horse I ever trained. Took him for a gallop at Durbanville, blew his knee. And I do feel that I might have done that sadly to this horse. He's just not the soundest. And I do regret that one gallop here. Can't turn back the clock.
You can't, but you can manage things, and obviously just riding him that certain type of way, managed to get the best out of him today.
He's one of the best looking gimmies I've trained, and it's just so sad that I do think it was that one moment, and just really well done to Greg and Gina that sadly left earlier. So many winners now, got to plan your day.
It has been a good day for them and for you. Well done, Justin.
Great, much appreciated, thank you, and well done to JP.
There you go. Well done, JP. Take the compliment when you can. Number 8, Gimmelightning, brilliant winner also. Well done to Lemons Crawl for breeding.